Hello, my marvelous sausages. It's time for the Destiny 2 weekly reset, the 10th of September, and this is the final week of the seasonal story. So we should be getting a new specimen this week, NES 009. We've probably got a new catalyst to get as well from the exotic mission. We'll have a little look at what we've got in the Eververse. We'll have a look at what Banshee's got. We'll have a look at what Ada's got, and all the ritual reset stuff as well. Now, first thing you've probably noticed is we've got a big splash screen about Destiny's 10th anniversary is here, when it actually started yesterday, but we didn't get any in-game notifications, so it looks like it should have gone live today, really, but they just put it a day early. But nevertheless, you do get a lovely new legendary armor set with that, and we've got a new title and seal, but they're called Legend, but that's Welsh, that is. I've already done a complete guide for all of this, and believe me, it's a little bit of a git of steps to do, because it can be a bit of a pain in the bum. So I'm going to leave a link in the description and at the end of the video. Once you've watched the reset video, pile on in there and get some tips so you can do that nice and easy, because it's quite nice getting the older sets, or at least the older looking sets. Lovely. So next, I thought I'd start off here in the helm, so we can go and have a little look and see what Failsafe's got for us this week. So it looks like we've got a mission that takes us to Neo Moona. That's interesting. I'll be doing a video on all of this, but it looks as well, look, we've also got the NES 009, and that's going to be located in the Encore Exotic mission. I'll do a video about that as well, and I'll have that out for you tomorrow, along with the locations of the chests. So another packed week here, and it's the final one as well. And let's have a look at the seasonal challenges we've got this week, and we've got a huge page full. So we've got complete Act 3, Part 3 of a Rising Chorus, complete the research quest for Specimen ID NES 009, okay. Echoing Applause, complete the episode Echo's Exotic Mission Encore on Expert difficulty. Now, I've already done that, so that's not retroactive, look, unfortunately, which is a bit of a git. Collect Iridescent Radiolite, Neptune actives, Indiumona, complete bounties, patrols, public events, and lost sectors. Echo Challenger, complete all Act 3 weekly activity challenges. We do get Bright Dust for the Neptune activity there. Expedited Violence, rapidly defeat targets in Crucible, Gambit, of Vanguard. Bonus progress is granted for some rapid final blows, that one. Commendation Appreciation, earn progress for giving commendations. Okay, so that's something, that's quite good. Is that the first commendation one we've had? It could well be, you know. Soul's Fire, defeat Guardians with solar damage in the Crucible. And Ultimate Champion as well, defeat champions in any Nightfall strike on hero difficulty or higher. Now, the first thing you'll probably notice when you drop into the tower this week is that old Salatin is here with his burning disc of fire, because we've got Iron Banana back for the final time in this particular episode. Remember, it's running for 2 weeks as well, not just 1 week, so you're not going to have trials for 2 weeks. So yes, let's go and have a quick squint and see what's here. There's probably note different, really. Look, well, the fact that I've not done hardly anything with him speaks a lot, although I do like that. Ollie Wocket. That's quite cool, isn't it? Very cute, yes. So the Iron Banana is back. Now, there's one thing I wanted to bring to your attention, because I recently found this out in an Aztec Cross video that I was watching. And I just want to pass it on in case you don't know, because I didn't bloody know. When you go to your Iron Banana here, okay, and you stick on, look, you can stick on extra bits of gear, okay? So you need to stick on your Iron Banana themed gear. However, if you put on actual Iron Banana armor, not banana armor, Iron Banana armor, and then put Iron Banana ornaments on top of the Iron Banana armor, you get double of the thing. So it'll act as if you've got 5 pieces of armor being worn instead of 10 pieces of armor being worn rather than 5. So you can increase a colossal amount of XP that you gain. So that's a really nice thing there. Don't forget to stick the emblem on as well. So there we go. We've got the Iron Banana doubling up of armor and ornaments. Excellent. Let me know if you knew about that, because I had no idea. Weapons, of course, let's have a look. We've got Claws of the Wolf, a pulse rifle, that's void. We've got the Criminal's Dagger hand cannon there, that's a kinetic. We've got the Tusk of the Boar grenade launcher, which is something a lot of people are looking for. That looks like quite a nice roll there as well on rank 10, bait and switch and slice. And then we've also got the Multimax CCX2. So it's quite a nice set of weapons there that we got. I do actually have some engrams. Well, anyway, there we go. Iron Banana up again for the next 2 weeks. Now then, let's have a a look at Banshee. We've got the final catalyst for the Choir of One this week. Now, this is for the Onslaught thing, which is a pretty cool one to have. So there we go. We need to pick that up as well to find the third secret chest opened. I'll be bringing a video about that tomorrow. Right then, let's have a look what Ada the Shader's got. First off, she has... Oh, Gold Leaf. Did we have that last week? Looks quite nice on the new Legend set there that we're collecting there. There we go. That's that. We've got Mercury Prophetic. Now, this hasn't been around for a little while, and that's actually quite a nice looking piece, isn't it? Yeah. It's like a dulled gold and some bronzish on the metal. That's nice. And then we've also got New Monarchy Regalia. New Monarchy ones are always pretty good. And that one's no different. That's very nice too. Now, we've had a hotfix update type thing. 8.0.5.2.65753525958. We've got Grandmaster Nightfalls fixed an issue where the catch-up node wasn't available for players that had completed 6 different Grandmasters. Trials of Osiris fixed an issue where players could retain special ammo between rounds. So there we are. That's tough. Exotic missions, what they've done here. For the Encore, which is the only one we've got here in the list, fixed an issue where progression could be blocked in the final boss encounter if the player had to repeat either the left or the right capture ring. Right, so that's the soft lock that everybody's been talking about is fixed, supposedly. They fixed an issue where depositing a connection module too early during a certain section of the mission could trigger a team wipe. Bugger. And set the text and waypoint of a certain step of the final boss encounter sequence to always appear on screen to help clarify the need to repeat the sequence from the beginning after a DPS window ends. Well, there we go. So that might actually make that encounter a bit more manageable. It's not too bad, but it is a bit wishy-washy, yes. Weapons, they fixed Ariana's Vow. They said, remember, it was going to have a buff of dealing 67% increased damage to barrier champions. Well, it wasn't. That's a complete lie. But now it is. They fixed that. And they've removed a minus 40% scalar the weapon had for dealing damage against barrier champion shields. Now, the Hunters have had their big nerf. So, the Threaded Spectre, so they've increased the cooldown duration of Marksman Dodge and Gambler's Dodge when your Threaded Spectre is equipped. They've removed Dodge cooldown penalty after creating a clone. That's interesting. If the clone is destroyed by attacks, it no longer spawns Threadlings. Oh, that's a shame. And increase the amount of time the clone will distract nearby combatants before exploding. Right, okay, so you've got more chance to escape the git. For the Snare Bomb, they reduced the time the smoke bomb projectile lingers in the world from 10 to 3.5 seconds. That's a big nerf. And they reduced the play movement speed penalty imparted by the smoke by 25%. So, we're not going to move as slowly through it then. That's interesting. For the Titan, they fixed an issue where some players had the Twilight Arsenal super unlocked for Prismatic, but not their Void subclass. And Swarm Grenades on the Titan increased Swarm Grenade base cooldown duration by 15%. And they moved Swarm Grenades to a slower recharge tier for non-passive grenade energy gains. Yes. And as far as the UI is concerned, one Fireteam Finder fixed, they fixed an issue where the Encore would not appear as an option in the Fireteam Finder. Due to Fireteam Finder display criteria, players should only expect to see entries, standard and expert, for the version of the mission they can currently launch from the helm. So, I've had people talking to me about that, so it looks like they've fixed that now. So in the Fireteam Finder, the Encore exotic mission should be there, so you can pile on in with a bit of help. And it's time to pile in, looking at the Vanguard ops and see what modifiers we've got. So we've got a Void Surge, a Stasis Surge, and we've got an Arc Threat in there as well, and Ashes to Ashes, dealing damage with solar weapons, apply Scorch to your targets, but also to you. What else do we have over on the Nightfall? Let's have a little look. The Nightfall this week is the Devil's Lair, the Cosmodrome. Nice one to farm. That one, yeah, that's a good one, although there's nothing to farm this week, but never mind. We've got Champ Neos, which are Barrier and Overload. We've got an Arc Threat in there. We've got Scorched Earth, so shed loads more of grenades. We've got Arc Surge, a Solar Surge, and we've got an Overcharge on Linear Fusions as well. And the reward this week is the Wild Style Grenade Launcher. That's solar, double fire, hard-hitting twin fire rounds. It's been vandalized, look, because that one's the Adept from the Grandmaster. And the Expert Onslaught this week is the Moth Yards, and modifiers-wise, we've got escalating difficulty, of course. And we've got the boss rotation. The Fallen War Priest is on wave 50. We've got an Arc Threat. We've got all 3 Champ Neos, of course, Scorched Earth and Martyr as well, and an overcharge on swords and also on sniper rifles. Now, Crucible this week, of course, we've got the Iron Banana in, but we've also got Supremacy in there as well. We've got Rumble, We've got competitive, and we've got survival 3v3 on the quick play. And it's also, I believe, extra. Is it ranks? Yeah, so that's Iron Banana, sorry. It's one of them. Hang on a minute. Let's go to Supremacy and see what it says there. There we go. All Crucible rank point gains are increased this week. The Pinnacle dungeon this week is the Duality dungeon. Now, for the loot pool, we're going to look at the weapons you can get from each encounter. So the first encounter, you can get this, the Lingering Dread grenade launcher, and the Epicurean fusion rifle. Nice. In the second encounter, you can earn this, the Unforgiven submachine gun, or the Storm Chaser linear fusion. And for the final battle against Keitel, you can get the New Purpose pulse rifle, the Fixed Odds submachine gun, and the exotic is the Hearth Shadow sword. Don't have that one myself yet either. And the armor set is called the Deep Explorer vestments. Here's my warlock sporting the strange looking little number. Now, the Pinnacle raid this week is the Root of Nightmares, and the weapons you can get. First of all, the Briar's Contempt. This is a linear fusion. Now, you can get this in the opening first encounter and also through the final encounter as well. The Caraxis is Distress. This is a grenade launcher. It's Strand. Now, you can get this from the first encounter, the second encounter, and the third encounter, and indeed the final encounter as well. So you can get this one everywhere. The Nessa's Oblation shotgun. So first encounter and second encounter, and the final encounter too. The Acacia's Dejection. This is a solar trace rifle. Now then, you can get this one from the second encounter, the third encounter, and the final encounter as a possible drop. The bonkers looking Michael's Reverence, which is a Strand sidearm. Now you can get this one from the second encounter, third encounter, and of course the final one. And the final legendary weapon is the Rufus's Fury auto rifle. This one's only available from the third encounter and the final encounter too. And the exotic is the Conditional Finality shotgun. Everyone loves this one. This week's exotic mission is the Presage. Don't forget to soil your trousers on the way out. And the loot pool for the Presage mission, of course, the exotic is the Dead Man's Tale scout rifle, and the loot pool for Presage comprises mainly of Season of the Haunted weapons. So let's start. We've got the Nezarac's Whisper glaive. That's arc, and it's an adaptive glaive. The Bump in the Night rocket launcher, aggressive frame, and that's stasis. The Tears of Contrition scout rifle, that's precision, and it's kinetic. The Hollow Denial trace rifle, adaptive frame, and that's void. The Fire Fright auto rifle, kinetic, precision frame. The Without Remorse shotgun, solar, lightweight frame. The Orestringer hand cannon, adaptive frame, kinetic. The Drang sidearm, solar, and it's got an intrinsic perk, Together Forever, reliable and sturdy. Kills with this weapon reload Sturm and overflow a bonus damage round into it. The beloved sniper rifle, solar, adaptive frame. And my favourite of the bunch, the Callus mini tool. This is solar, and it's got synergy with the Mida multi-tool, if you didn't know. And the armour set is called the Idle and Pursuant suit. You can see this one here for the old hunters. And I'm afraid I've got a bit of a technical hiccup this week with Dares of Eternity, so I can only bring you what we've got for the Legend version. Should be returning next week, folks. Don't panic. We've got Fallen Hive and Zydra on there as well. We've got Solar Threat, and we've also got an Arc Surge, Solar Surge, and an Overcharge on Snipers and on Swords. Let's have a look at what we've got in the Eververse. Don't forget to grab your bite dust first of all. Yes, get that bite dust. What have we got here? We've got Lion's Pride for the shaders here, which is... well, it's quite interesting actually looking at it on this armor set, isn't it? That's okay. Not too bad, Lion's Pride there. We've got the Nectar Dynamo, which I particularly like, actually. It goes really well on a lot of things. It's a very smart shader, Nectar Dynamo. I like that one. We've got a Seaver Emergence effect, Transmat effect. So it's aliens splapping out of an egg. Lovely. We've got Omega Mechanos Bond. Good God, it looks huge. Well, it's obviously it's just a bond, but you know what I mean. Yeah, it looks lots of upside down J's on it. There we are, there's lovely. Ooh, what's this? We've got Mirror Mirror emote. Let's have a look at that. Ooh, that's cool. You, gone. Well, there we are. Well, that didn't do too much, did it, really? And then let's go down to the other Bright Dust Malarkeys. Ooh, we've got a kiddie pool. 4,250 Bright Dust, by the way, but it's quite entertaining. And we've got a ghost in the middle there. They're just all farting about. I don't know what they're all doing. I hope no one's playing with their feet. What have we got here? Good computing. Hello, computer. Let's have a look at this one. Yes, look at that. It's loading. It's loading. Oh, he's playing Gambit. That's quite entertaining. I haven't seen that one. Oh, that's new. This episode. That's why. That's cool. Archangel's shell. Let's have a look at this. That's a nice looking shell. It's very big, isn't it? That's a good one. What's that from? I can't see. Sorry. Season of the something or other. Defiance, is it? We've got a ship here, Nightgast. Hey, look at that. That is awesome. That is really nice. I'm bloody buying that. Hang on. There we go. I've made space. Thanks very much. 2,000. I really like that. It looks Halloween-y, doesn't it? Halloween-y. We've got the surging current, which is quite nice. Yes, we've got electricity through it too. That is quite a nice sparrow there. And he said speeder then. There we go. That's good. What are they? That's 2,500. We've got the shapeshifter ornament. This is for the Wendigo GL3 grenade launcher, which is quite nice. I mean, it's a bit plain, I suppose. It's okay. I think I actually prefer the original version of it. What else do we have here? Sylvan projection. Which is a projection. Lots of lovely flowers. Yes, floofers. We've got Shadow Legion entrance there, which is a glowy ball. We've also got Chrysalis entrance. Ooh, that's quite nice, that one. We've got loot chest effects. What's this all about? What loot chest? There we are. It's loot being spewed out of a loot chest there. Royal Treatment Shader, which is quite a nice shader. We've got a bit of iridescence, and it's quite muted. I quite like that one. That's nice. We've got Iridescent Coral. It's Iridescent Weak. Let's have a look. Yes, iridescence on the shoulders. Not too keen on that one. It's got a nice shine on it, though. Are you wearing PVC there? But that's a bit sweaty. Coastal Swed. Coastal Swed. There it is. Dark blues and blacks. That's actually not too bad. And then we got chrome stock as well, which, look, has some nice chrome on it, which is very good too. So for the sake of brevity this week, I haven't done the loot pool or the lost sectors because that's taken ages. They will make a return when it's a bit of a quieter week because it was quite jammed this week, what with it being the last big drop of the of this current episode. Let me know in the comments what you're purchasing and how you thought. What have you thought about episodes? Because I'm actually thinking of doing a video sort of talking about how this first episode has gone and if it's any good. Now, we've had that massive update as well about where Destiny's going to be going next year, so it looks like these episodes are only happening for this year anyway, so it might be a bit of a moot point really. It's only going to be a filler thing going on until next year. If you want to see what they're planning, there's a video on the screen here now that'll take you to that, so I'll show you, see exactly what they've done. If you just want to sit back and listen to me talk to you in my voice, because I can't do it in anybody else's voice because it's not theirs, it's mine. Now, I'm also going to be playing Warhammer on stream this week. I'm probably going to be making a couple of videos about it as well. And of course, Destiny stuff. I'm going to be bringing out videos on the new specimen and also on the catalysts, the final catalyst for the Choir of One. So if you like that, give me a like and a subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when you splap it out. Or when I splap it out, rather. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you all again very soon. Sausage, hurt.